Hey everybody, welcome to the show. No, we haven't seen you for a while. I've been working on a couple of other projects. Hope you like the new intro. We decided to jazz it up a little bit. Tonight we're going to try a couple of red wines from the Lodi area, Merlot and a Cabernet. And the reason we're trying these, the 181 and the 337, is because a few weeks ago I was at a restaurant and I was having a nice salmon dish and was looking for a Pinot Noir. And the waiter suggested a wine called 667. I hadn't heard it, hadn't tried it, but I'd seen it in the store, seen all these on the store. But that just didn't really appeal to me to grab one and see what it was like. But in that environment, it was being recommended. Thought, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. So I tried it, very impressed with it. A real nice, full-bodied sort of Pinot, not your typical Oregon Bing cherry type, but it was a very nice wine, especially for the price. So I said, let's try these. Let's see, hopefully we come up with two more that fall into that lower price range and we can recommend them for you. So there's the origin of tonight's show. So let's jump into the Merlot, the 181, and we'll see what we got. Is this wine? There's not a lot there. Very light berry fruits, but pretty negligible. And then some slight woodsy sort of feel, and even a little bit of plastic on the nose there. So as far as the aroma, the bouquet, it's not really there. So hopefully it works when we try it. So let's give it a try. No. There's not a lot there. As a matter of fact, as far as what it has on the palate is minimal. The finish is extremely short. There's some pretty strong alcohol here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not necessarily the content itself. It's just in the making of it of the wine. And there's not really a lot to this. It does have very hidden, but sort of that velvet smooth feel that you'll get from a Merlot. But it runs pretty much head on into that alcohol. So I, in good conscience, can't really recommend that. Was hoping that it would pair up with the Pinot that I had, but not even close. Let's see what we get on the Cabernet side. Alright, this is the 337. If you know of any other numbered wines, I looked on the internet trying to find things on it, couldn't find a whole lot about it. Both of these are from Lodi, and it just says on the back 181 Wine Company or 337 Wine Company. My guess is they're from the same place, but the 667 from Monterey was a much better wine than at least that first one. There's a little bit here. I hate to say the plastic is back, but I do kind of feel that new plastic smell in here as one of the overriding aromas, I'm afraid. Also, some red licorice, red vines, something like that is pretty strong, and then maybe some plum in there as well. But as far as an aroma that really will do something for you, I'm not getting on this one either. Wow. Better. One of the interesting things was that you got the alcohol, which is present in this one as well, quite a bit. Not really spiking, it just seems like there's a lot of the feel of the alcohol in the wine itself. It slams head on into the tannins, and I don't know if that works for you. That's great, but for me, it's not really a smooth experience. It doesn't transcend real well as you're drinking it, and as a matter of fact, it's sort of jarring, and that's not exactly what I'm looking for in a wine. As I say, it's better than the Merlot. Has more flavor, I guess. But I'm not nuts about either one of these. So I guess the lesson to be learned from tonight's show is that the 181 and the 337 are not the route to go. I see them for $8 to $10 for the most part. The Pinot Noir I have seen around the 667, and it runs about $15. So it's a little bit more, but it's not a bad wine. I would recommend that one much more over these. So hey, thanks for stopping in. We'll be back, promise, next week with another show and some new things that we're working on, both here on the site and on Facebook. So if you haven't signed up on Facebook, please hit the like button, and we're going to be giving away some things. We're going to be doing some interesting things. Heck, we may give you one of these bottles or something like that. No, we're looking at some good stuff to give away, and we want to have fun. We want you to have fun, so we'll see you next week right here on the Wine Stain.